Hi, good morning, and welcome to the inaugural 2015 edition of The Week Ahead. Today is Inauguration Day. The Governor will take the oath of office at the Civic Center beginning at about 11:30. The Legislature will be briefly in session today and tomorrow, but that's sort of typical of where we are at the beginning of every legislative session. January marks the beginning of the 127th Legislature's true work. Committee assignments have been made. They're out.
Committee assignments are out. The legislatures, they'll be around this week. Next week they have the MDF bus tour. And then the week after that, I think the new legislators will still be looking to find where the restrooms are in the building. And really, I mean, the real work, I think, rolling up their sleeves is probably end of January, early February.
Yeah, that's all code for. We're not going to see any public hearing schedules until beginning of February. I expect that we will start to see bills referenced.
Yep.
What I think we're all waiting for is cloture was last Friday. And that means that legislators who want to submit bills and bill titles need to have done that by that time period.
Right.
Now we're waiting for the list of bill titles, which will probably come out within the next week to 10 days.
Right.
We'll probably see 1,500 titles or more,
Right.
which represent potential pieces of legislation. Not every title will turn into a bill, but once they've decided and they've weeded out the repetitious titles and all that, then the committees will bills will start to be printed, and those will start to be referenced to the various committees, and we'll have public hearings. But in the interim period, we're in sort of a holding pattern.
Well, Friday actually is the budget. Probably.
Friday's that's the other
gonna be
big
the
day, is
release
the
of
budget.
Yeah.
The governor is expected to release his biennial budget.
Right.
It should be an interesting one. In remarks that he made last evening, the tax reform and elimination of the income tax is going to be a pivotal
Right.
part of his budget, and it should be interesting to see how that'll be received by the legislature.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, if you eliminate the income tax, how do you pay for it is a big question.
Right.
And I think the policy decisions that are contained in the budget are probably some of the biggest policy decisions we'll see this legislative session. So
Yeah.
Friday's going to be a big day in Augusta, but committees won't get up and running probably for a few more weeks.
We intend to start recording The Week Ahead on a weekly basis from here on out through the legislative session. We're not sure how interesting they'll be for the next few weeks, but I'm sure we'll have something to talk about
But
next
we'll be
week.
here.
We'll talk about the budget. But we will be here, and we will be at the State House. And until we meet again, thank you for joining us.
Stay classy, man.